morning. I'm joined by my guest, Jak Florence from Sandstone UK. Hey, Jak, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you. Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Now, we're here to talk about one of the supplier partners that you've been working with, namely Inventory Hive. So tell us, how long have you been using Inventory Hive for now?
So we've been using Inventory Hive for just over a year now. We are a property investment and management company, so we're constantly mindful of the types of documentation that we produce and that are visible to clients. Our reports represent us as a company, so it's important for us that they look professional, that they're consistent across our various branches, and they're easy to read for our staff as well as our clients. So over the last sort of year, we have sort of drip fed that into our processes, the way that we're working just now, starting off with our inventory reports and then progressing to move outs and our mid-tenancy inspections, just to make sure that we're really happy with everything that happens bit by bit. And a year on, we're really happy with where we are, how our reports are looking.
Fantastic. So tell us about their onboarding process. How easy was it for you to sort of make that move and switch into it?
Well, for us, it was really straightforward. We signed up for a trial, and within 10 minutes or so, I had Mitch from Inventory Hive on the phone, and just having a chat. It's really important to me to establish these good business relationships. You know, what do we need at Sandstone as a management company from our software, from our reporting, as well as the capabilities of Inventory Hive and how those two can mold together. I think in terms of onboarding, there's always going to be a period of adjustment with new software from a user point of view and an understanding point of view as well. But Inventory Hive were great with us. They provide us loads of resources, training, support pages, webinars, and a combination of that support as well as actually going out and using the software helped us create a smooth and clear transition from where we were to where we are now.
So when you were shopping around for new inventory software, what were the sort of key strengths of this that made it stand out for you?
There were a few sort of headline features. I did quite a lot of research just to see if we could up our game, you know, from a management point of view and a reporting point of view. A couple of the headline features for me were things like 360-degree pictures, allowing additional documents to be attached to our inventory documents, for example, so safety certs, sort of general tenant advice, links to other bits and pieces as well. So that was really important to us, because what it did was it took our reports, which were previously static documents, and it allowed a level of interaction for our clients. It allowed a level of depth, which is really good. It also, one of the things that was important for me was to try and cut down or should I say, just streamline as many of our processes as possible. And the fact that Inventory Hive can integrate with some of the systems that we had already in place, that massively cuts down on admin. And the other thing as well is just how it looks. I know it sounds fairly straightforward, but when I was looking at some of their example documents on the website, they looked clean, they looked professional, they looked how I would like us to represent ourselves at Sandstone when we're producing these types of documents.
Fantastic. So, I mean, it's always great talking to people who make those decisions to implement new systems. But the proof of the pudding is not just in the eating, but it's in the feedback that you get from your staff who are using it. So the members of your team, how did they react to it? Because sometimes change can be different. It can be helpful, but sometimes it can be hard for them to adjust.
It can do, and I think that was one of the reasons that we were really looking to try and push this through softly, integrate bit by bit. So the team have taken really well to using Inventory Hive. We have controlled how we do that, because what I don't want to do is put a process in place which we then want to change a month, 6 months, a year down the line. So again, working closely with Inventory Hive just to understand how the software works, and our team who are out completing various reports, as well as the team that are in the office having to try and find the reports, find the information, and pass that on to the relevant people, has been really important to get right. So we've done it slowly, and we've done it to a degree where everyone's quite comfortable with it. and we've got that sort of feedback within our company, within Sandstone, but equally we've got the resources put in place by Inventory Hive online as well.
Fantastic. So it sounds like you're getting all the sort of support and training that you need. And with things like inventory software, sometimes it's hard to measure, I suppose, a return on investment in terms of what that does for you, because it does streamline your processes. It makes your staff spend less time, but they are producing better quality documents. It's keeping your clients happy. If you could pick one thing that it's achieved more than anything else, what do you think it delivered for you?
I think not one thing, but everything you've just mentioned there. As I say, streamlining processes, saving on admin time. It allows us more time to do what we do best, to keep our clients happy. And when you're talking about return on investment, it's literal return on investment, because our clients invest in the properties as well as allowing us to manage them on their behalf. So happier clients tell their friends, they reinvest. So from my point of view, it's a very simple but brilliant solution to up our game, and there's definitely been a return on investment.
Well, Jak, I really appreciate you giving us your time this morning. I know you guys have been extremely busy, had a good start to the year like the rest of us, but it is so important to share these peer reviews, because I think that's, if I think back 5 or 10 years ago when I was shopping around for various different prop tech products, there was literally nobody you could ask, and that you couldn't pick up the phone to your competition and say, hey, are you guys using this? So it's lovely to hear from agents that have implemented it, that have used it, and are able to give good, honest feedback. So thank you very much for that.
Well, thanks for having us. It's great.